everybody, Sergeant Pope here, and today I got another Gaming News with Pope video. I took a while off on this series for some reason. I just got busy with stuff. I think it's been almost 15 days since my last Gaming News with Pope came out, which is really disappointing, but you know, whenever college happens, you gotta do it. I mean, you're paying for it, so you might as well do it. So, sorry guys, but today is technically the 22nd episode, although in that dry spell, I did a change with Gaming News with Pope, and now it's into a show rather than a playlist, which you guys might not know this, but partners can make things like shows. So now I have some new graphics. I changed the font on this, by the way, which kind of looks cool. But so yeah, now there's a show for it, so you guys should subscribe to that, which is pretty cool, I guess. Although I probably won't put a link in the description just because I'm a honey badger. But beyond that, yeah, I mean it's a show now, so that's cool. But it's pretty much going to be the same thing. So the gameplay today is Need for Speed Most Wanted. I've already had that gameplay before, but a lot of people wanted it, so I'm bringing it back. Yeah, so let's go to the link, or the articles, which the links are in the description if you guys want to read them. But let's go ahead and start talking about them. Yeah! So, moving into these first two news articles, actually just this first one, but these first two are about the next generation consoles. So, if you guys have been watching the news at all, it's basically been about Sony's, I think it's a press release on February 20th, where supposedly they're going to announce the PS4, which I definitely have big doubts about that, because Sony is pushing the current generation. They're really not pushing the next generation at all, and I just don't really see it happening quite yet. Maybe by E3, but I don't see February 20th. But then again, we'll see. It's not in stone, you know. I mean, it's the future. We can't predict this shit. So anyways, but this guy, this first news article is about this guy saying 7 things that will be big reveals for February 20th. Which, some of them are pointless and they don't make any sense at all to me. This first one is BioShock Vita. Whoa, is one game gonna make a big fucking difference? No. I mean, yeah, BioShock is a pretty cool game, but is that game gonna make a big difference for Vita? I fucking doubt it. You need a lot of games to make a difference, not just fucking one. But, moving on, this guy actually brings up a few good points. This first one, or actually, well, the second one, is about a PS3 or a Vita price cut, which I don't really see the Vita getting a price cut, but the PS3 getting a price cut is probably, I don't know, I'd probably say 70% possible. That's what I'd say, just because it's getting so far into the next generation that, you know, it's probably inevitable at this point. Anyways, he also goes on PS Move, Grand Theft Auto 4, Gran Turismo 6, blah blah blah, a few things that don't really matter at all. But then the last point is pretty crazy, which is why I think you guys should go to this article and read it, as it is in the description below. So, this last point he said the PS4 to be released next month. Now, he goes on to say this is just crazy. It's definitely, you know, like a balls out thing for Sony to do, but you know, once again, it is possible. We never know. I don't think it's going to happen, but, I mean, fuck, you never know what Sony's going to do. Their stocks are plunging down. It's going terrible. I think their stocks are like 11 right now, which is just crazy compared to what they are whenever, like, the PS2 came out. So, Sony probably has to do something. I don't think they're going to do something this substantial, but then again, who knows? Crazy. But it definitely would be crazy. It would absolutely kill Microsoft if PS4 came out next month. I mean, it would just be fucking insane. So, we'll see what happens. I don't think it's gonna happen, but we'll see what happens. Okay, so moving on to the second news article. This one's about the cost of games and everything. And basically, are they gonna go up? I mean, shit, dog. So the title of this article is, Should PS4 and Xbox 720 games cost more? And really, they bring up so many great points why it should, and then a few good points of why it really shouldn't. So, I mean, a great example is they had to raise the price of Xbox Live to meet inflation. Because, you know, it was 50 for so long and then it went up to 60. Basically, is the same going to happen with games? And, I mean, inflation is the same for everything. $60 in 2013 is around $52.60 for, you know, in 2006, whenever, you know, the Xbox came out. Or actually, PS3 came out, you know. Whenever everything got. Anyways, basically that means game developers are making less money because of inflation, which It's terrible. And on top of that, they have to spend more money for development because games are more complicated, you know, higher definition. They have to spend more time polishing shit. So all of those combined together just make less profit for the developer. And what are they gonna do? Do they have to raise the game, or raise the price of the game? Do they have to take parts out? Really, this guy says raising the price of the games really don't make sense, because just look at mobile games, iOS, Android games. Those are a lot cheaper. I mean, even think to PlayStation Network games and Xbox Live Arcade games. Those games are a lot cheaper. So it wouldn't really make sense for a game to be 70 or 80 bucks, because shit, dog. I mean, I'll just play games on my phone. They aren't as good, but who gives a fuck? They're like $1. Really, so developers are going to have to be crafty. They're probably going to do more online passes, more DLC, and more DLC where they take content from the game and they put it in the game using DLC, which basically makes the game cost more, essentially, which sucks. But I don't know. What do you guys think? Are they gonna have to raise games to keep up with costs and everything, or I don't know. What do you guys think? I mean, it sucks. So, moving on to this last news article. This one is kind of about just game sales, and I really didn't have a whole bunch to... I mean, there wasn't a lot of gaming news, so this is what I could find. And whenever I was looking at this, I didn't really understand a few parts of it, which is why I'm coming to you guys. So, the first game on the list for the weekly sales, I think it's weekly sales. It might be monthly, actually. Maybe. I don't know. Anyways, the first game is Ni no Kuni Wrath of White Witch. I've never fucking heard of that game ever. And apparently it sold 175,000 copies. I've never even fucking heard of that game. I don't even know what the fuck that is. Some anime shit? I don't know. Obviously Black Ops is next. Animal Crossing? Like, what the fuck? And then some other games. It's interesting to see that Far Cry 3 on PS3 beat out the Xbox 360 version. That was interesting. But anyways, I mean, they have some games. They still have Mario Kart at the bottom. Like, what the fuck? People are still buying Mario Kart? Are you kidding me? Anyways, yeah, pretty cool shit. I don't know. There wasn't a lot of gaming news, so here we go. Biznatches. Well. I guess that finishes up this gaming news video. Hope you guys liked the 22nd episode to this. You know, it's a show now, so it's fucking crazy. If you guys thought this episode was crazy as fuck, go ahead and drop a like on it. That helps me out a little bit, and it makes me happy also. Yeah. Beyond that, if you guys have any gameplay suggestions, be sure to put them in the comment section below, and I'll try to rent that game and then play it and then put some gameplay on these videos. I guess I can tell you guys what other gameplay I have set up for the following weeks. PlayStation All-Stars and Forza Horizon. So got a lot of racing apparently. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys later. Peace, bitch ass.